Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. Now, this week I'm doing something a bit different on my channel. I'm uploading every single day, Monday through Saturday, and what I'm doing is on Monday, which is today, I'm showing you what I do around my house as far as chores go, and then on Tuesday I'm going to upload the video showing you what I do on Tuesday. And the reason I'm doing this is to just kind of give you an idea of how I spread out the task list for keeping up with the home and a family throughout the week. That way you're freed up to, tend to the other things in your life that matter as well, as far as like your relationships and, your friendships, your relationship with your spouse, and all those different things, that you want to have time for as well. But sometimes it feels like you don't have enough time in the day to do everything you want to do. But I really do break things up throughout the week, and it frees me up, like I said, to do those other things. So without further ado, let's just get right into today's video. So for me, Mondays, I focus mainly on laundry. I really don't do a whole lot outside of that because it is just my husband and I will include my dogs because there are things that I have to wash in the laundry for them as well that I'll get to later on. But I find that if I'm able to dedicate a whole day to just laundry, then I'm able to tackle so many loads rather than trying to spread it out throughout the entire week. Now, I still have laundry that I do on Tuesdays, but being able to just, like I said, focus on laundry on Mondays is huge for me because not only am I washing our clothes, but I wash our bedding on this day. I wash all of our linens. I wash my doggies, their bed. Their doggy beds have a cover, and so I'll wash those and then I'll spray the actual insert with some disinfectant spray. And then I also give my dogs a bath, and so I'll wash all of the towels that I use to dry them on Monday as well. So we're covering everything that needs to be washed in the home on Mondays. So basically what I do is I just separate my clothes as you see me doing here. Now these hampers, these gray hampers, I got at Target, and I love these hampers because I'm able to divide my clothes between darks, whites, and lights. So easy, and it just folds up and I'm able to bring it down to the laundry room. Now, one thing that I do like to do that you just saw me do in the video here is spray our mattress after I've taken the covers off and the linens and the mattress protector with a disinfectant spray, and I also spray our pillows with a disinfectant spray, and I just let it sit like that all day while my linens are washing. And I also do the same thing with my dog's beds, which you see right here. I'm going to just wash those covers and then just spray the beds, and this kind of helps protect from bugs and things like fleas and ticks, and just making sure I keep their doggy beds clean. And now I'm just taking my dogs for a walk in between chores throughout the week. I love to make sure that I'm getting in a good exercise for myself and my dogs at the same time. So make sure you take 30-minute to an hour break to, tend to your health if you have grace. And even if it's just stretching, that's awesome. All right, you guys, so I just got back from walking the dogs, and I want to kind of explain to you how I organize my cleaning schedule throughout the week. So basically, I just got this notebook, and I will link this down below for you, and I just wrote daily planner on it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. There you go. And then I have in the first section a breakdown of my household chores. And so I have here the kitchen, and then everything that needs to be cleaned in the kitchen on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. And I do that for every single area of the home. So the guest bathroom, the living room, the front entry, the hallway closets, the guest bedroom, the master bedroom, and the master bathroom. And then I have a miscellaneous spaces section. So underneath that, I have the garage, the back deck, and the office, which our office right now is kind of a junk room, but we will be doing an office makeover later on in the year, so you'll have to definitely stay tuned for that. And then in this section, I have a weekly chores, day to day. That's how I kind of organized just a plain journal into more of like a calendar format for me for my chores. And then I basically divided up the workload between Monday through Saturday because on Sunday I rest. So today, obviously Monday is laundry day and the day I clean the guest bedroom, and then I can refer back to the list I just showed you so I can see, you know, what I need to clean and how I need to clean each individual space in case I forget anything. And you're gonna see what I do Tuesday through Saturdays on the other days of the week, because like I said, I'm uploading one video a day on the day that I clean. That way you could just stay tuned to see what I do on the remainder of the days. All right, and then I have a detailed schedule day-to-day breakdown, and that's everything that I do, including my morning routine, cleaning, what I do for work. So I consider my YouTube channel my work as well as my breeding business with my dog. So I make sure to tell myself when I'm doing those things, and then I have my workout, so what I'm gonna work out that day, and then what plans that we may have with friends or with our church. So I do that for every single day. And so today is Monday, right here. And cleaning is laundry in the guest bedroom. So I already kind of started on my laundry, and now we're gonna just move on to the guest bedroom now that I've kind of worked out and I feel like I have a little bit more energy to tackle that space. So let's go ahead and turn to the page that says guest bedroom right here. That's what I like to do. And then I just like to bring this into the space with me. That way I can keep track of what I need to clean in that space. Now, one of the beauties about tackling these spaces in your home on a weekly basis is that you're not going to have to do the same thing every single week. So last week when I cleaned this room, I made the bed, and we haven't used the guest bedroom bed since last week, so I don't have to make the bed again. So that's one less thing I have to do. And that's, like I said, the great thing about keeping up with the tasks in your home and spreading them out throughout the week is you'll see that as you get into the routine of doing this, that you won't have to do the same things every single week. You'll be really able to, stay on top of things throughout your home, if that makes sense. So right now I'm just tidying up this space. I don't even need to dust this space because I did that last week. And so some of the things on my list, they tend to become bi-weekly chores instead of weekly chores because I'm not having to do it every single week. I mean, if I made the bed and then it's made and I dusted the bedroom, it's not going to need a second dusting, and I don't have to make the bed if it's already made the following week. I can wait a couple weeks in between, if that makes sense. All right, you guys, I do want to just say, if you hear any background noise, it's my dogs, like that right there, they're playing. I tried to take all of their loud toys away from them, but they're just kind of noisy sometimes, so sorry about that. But one thing that I do want to kind of share with you guys is, if you're wondering, why isn't her husband doing anything? My husband works outside of the home to provide for us financially, and that's kind of how he serves me and shows me he loves me. And so I've told him this. I'm like, you know what, honey, not all women like staying at home. A lot of women love to work outside of the home, but unique to me, I love being at home. I love being a housewife. I just really thrive in this environment. And so I view my role as a wife and a housewife as like kind of a job in a sense, to where I do treat it that way. And it's my way to kind of show my husband that I love him, and my way to serve him by tending to our home, because I do not have any children. I do not work outside of the home. So so this really is my job. Now, I have watched children in the past, and I've had them in my home, you know, sometimes it's been every single day out of the week, and so I've been able to maintain this schedule even while watching kids. So hopefully this feels attainable to you as well if you do have kids. But just know that, you know, you can take these videos that I'm going to be uploading this week and you can tweak them to, you know, your lifestyle, unique to you, what works for you. Don't feel like you have to follow this schedule to a T, what I'm showing you, because everybody's different. Everybody has grace for different things. And so my goal really in showing you these videos is to just kind of give you some ideas of how to break up your weekly chores, but also to motivate you and encourage you that like you can get a grasp on like the household chores, and all those spaces that feel overwhelming to you don't have to overwhelm you anymore. You can, you know, set goals and you can set plans in place and work towards those goals and get your house in a way to where it functions best for you and there's not just total chaos everywhere. Okay, you guys, I put the dogs up in their crates because they were being so loud, so don't worry, you're not going to hear any crazy background noise anymore. But what you see me doing and what you just saw me doing was hanging up a lot of our clothes to air dry. I find that this helps my clothes to last a lot longer and it keeps them in really good condition. So that's another thing I do want to add. When you're able to focus on 1 or 2 tasks each day throughout your week, you're going to be able to do a more efficient job and probably a better quality job because you're not trying to tackle 5 different spaces and 5 different things throughout your home in one day when you still have probably other things that you're committed to. And so I find that just dedicating, you know, one day to a couple of tasks, I'm able to really do a good job at it and really take care of the things that, you know, my husband works so hard to provide me with and him with as well. But the next thing I like to do is kind of just go through my closet and pull out all of the empty hangers. That way, as the clothes that I do decide to dry come out of the dryer, I'm able to have readily available hangers to hang them up on. And then I do like to just kind of tidy up our closet a bit. Now, in the next few months, we will be doing a master bedroom closet makeover, which I'm so excited about. This is the original closet system when we first bought the house, and I've tried to work with it the best I can and add, you know, some good storage solutions and kind of dress it up and make it look cute, but it's just not super functional for us. So make sure you stay tuned for that video because that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, the last thing that I do like to do on Mondays is go through our linen closet and kind of declutter if there are any, because in our linen closet I keep everything, our bath towels, our hand towels, our washcloths, our cleaning rags, our bed linens, our dish towels, everything in that closet. So I like to kind of go through it and reorganize it, and if there are any towels that are just really old and, you know, need to be brought down to the garage into my husband's rag pile, I will do that at this point in time. And that kind of gives me a good idea of, you know, if we need to restock on any new linens, which the only item that I did restock on after going through this were a new set of pillowcases for our bed. I found some pillowcases last year that I am just obsessed with. I love them so much. So I went ahead and bought a second set of them. And that's something that you can do throughout the week. And basically what I did was I start a list on my phone in the notes section of all of the household items that I find that we need to restock on or purchase as I'm cleaning my home, because that's when you tend to kind of notice like, oh, I need that, but then you forget. So I like to kind of just make a list, and then at the end of the week or at the end of the month, because my husband gives me $100 a month for personal items in our home, I will go ahead and resort back to my list and then, purchase what I need to from that list. And that's kind of what I did. So that's just another little tip. But yeah, this is our linen closet. I have a whole video on me making this space over and making it into what you see it is now that I will link down below for you. And it's been a game changer, really, having a closet dedicated specifically to just linens. That was one of my goals for last year, was to create sections throughout my whole home, designated areas. So like one area is just for the cleaning products and the household items, and then we have this space which is just linens. And I find that my home functions so much better now, and I actually enjoy going into those spaces. So I will definitely link those videos down below for you as well. And that is pretty much everything I do on day one. Now on Tuesdays, I do have to spend some time doing some laundry because I don't get it all done on Mondays. But, like I said, just being able to have one day dedicated, I get probably 75% of our laundry done, which is great. And then at the end of the day, as you see here, I give my sweet little puppies a bath, and then the next morning once they're all dry, I will brush them, which you'll see at the end of this video. But that is everything that I do on Monday. Make sure you hit that bell, like I said, so you can be notified for when I upload a new video, which this week it's going to be every single day except for Sunday, because Sundays are my rest days. I do not do any chores on that day, but Monday through Saturday this week I'm going to be uploading a new video showing you everything I do on each day throughout the week to keep up with the tasks in my home. So please don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if you have any questions, and don't forget, this is unique to me. Don't try to copy what I'm doing, just allow it to encourage you and move out of the grace that you have within your own space. But until next time, I love you guys. Bye.